The Brother Guys Podcast, man.
What's going on, y'all? Jay Millie here.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Malcolm is important.
What's good? It's T-Rose. 3 T-Rose with 3 O's.
Live from Ratchet Studios every Wednesday.
Real pod shit.
Hey, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. My brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. Oh, we poddin'. We pod.
What's going on, everybody? This is your host, Jay Millie, the Brother Guys Podcast, and we're back again with episode 211. Yes. I got Malcolm is important to the left of me.
Yeah.
I got T-Rose to the right of me on the board.
That's me. That'll be me. What's good?
And
we got JJ in the cut.
yeah, Jay's in the cut too. Happy early birthday, by the way, JJ.
Yeah. Happy early birthday, my boy.
He's not paying attention because he's on his iPad right now. You good, man. We telling you happy birthday. We was saying happy birthday. That's all. And you know, just casual conversation, right? Pre-pod production. I realized that I never told the story about me getting scammed out of a house in 2019, 2020.
I want to say it was 19, but
It was the end of 2019, and I moved in the crib with y'all to 2020.
yes.
January.
Yes. Yes.
Was far too embarrassed to tell the story on here, right? I don't even think I even told my mom and dad about this shit. So if they're seeing this, 2020 was a crazy year.
Indeed.
Facts.
So yeah, man, basically, I was getting ready to move out of Spinnaker because I couldn't do the 1-bedroom shit no more. My son is like, slowly but surely getting older. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. A nigga was late on his rent a few times. So that didn't make me a good prospective tenant at the time, So I'm, going around looking at different, apartments and shit. I know I'm not getting my deposit back. It's just a bunch of shit that's just like, damn, like everything that I'm looking at is just like ass or in the hood, and I know I'm not gonna live there. So it turns to a thing where I just started looking at homes for rent, right? And I found this house on the east side of Indianapolis. And
I love it over there.
Huh?
You said it was a good home?
Yes, I did. What would you say though?
I didn't say nothing.
Okay. The house was on the east side of Indianapolis. And the rent that it was, being,
Requested.
on the market for was like $680, I think, a month. And in 2019, 2020, like the little money I was making, it was something I could manage.
Hold
and
on.
it was like, what's up?
That was red flag number 1.
Back then, rent was that cheap.
No, it wasn't.
680?
3-bedroom, like 1.5 bathroom on the east side.
I ain't gonna hold you. It was a private renter?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe. To me, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
I remember looking at
time
homes.
out.
Yeah.
Time out. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that in a
Okay,
minute.
my bad. Go ahead. Keep going.
So
Yep.
I see it on one of those private house renting websites. I don't even remember the name of the fucking website. But it was one of those ones where schemers can just play some bullshit and you reach out to the phone number and then you start just communicating. So that's what I did. I reached out to the phone number and started going back and forth. They emailed me some bullshit lease over and they started requesting me to send over money orders. Now I know what everybody's thinking. Jalen, you should have knew better. I was desperate and I thought that I really found a steal. So I sent Wait,
hold on. What all information did they request from you before the money orders?
They requested the ID. They requested the ID. I didn't send over my social or anything, thank God.
So they just needed one form of
they
ID.
They just needed an ID and they needed I want to say they wanted this they wanted like my rental history and shit, and then like the number from the rental office and shit like that, so they can call and do reference checks and shit like that.
They didn't do pay stubs. They didn't do employment verification.
I think I did actually show them a pay stub, but it didn't have any of like my personal information on the pay stub, so I was good there too. So I send that over, and I think I sent over a money order for $200 at first, right?
security deposit type shit.
security deposit. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Air quotes.
And I start, they're like, yeah, like, take this code to go to the house. And they gave me the app for Rently app, which is why to this day I still can't fucking use Rently because I think my account's banned because of this bullshit. Right. So they had me go and take the keys out, right? And go through their house and send them pictures of the house and shit. And they're like, yeah, all right, just keep the keys since we've already got the security deposit. I'm like, okay.
Just keep the key?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, that kind of sounds... Mind you, I'm like confused, but I'm like... I'm thinking that like I got this in the bag. I'm thinking that this is my house now, right?
Pause right here. That's red flag number 2.
No, hold on, wait. I was gonna say, hold on, he's still safety, Rose. Cause we got our crib, we had to do the shit through Rently because remember they had to sit on the door for a while to come back and get it.
Yeah.
Once we paid, it wasn't until we paid the rent though.
That's what I'm saying.
We paid the deposit to secure it and get our move-in date. Then you pay the rent, and then on your move-in day is when you go to the box and keep the key.
That's what I'm like. He said he only put.
Let me land.
So he stole the keys from the viewing.
Let me land.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
my bad.
Let me land. Yeah, because it's gonna. Yeah, I'm
letting you finish, but I just wanted to go back to what he was. The red flag.
Let me land.
All right, go ahead.
I take the keys from Rently, but then I'm looking at the Rently listing, and shit is not matching up. So around this time, when I started doing the math on it not matching up, I'm already moved out of my apartment, and I think I stayed over the Brownsburg crib a few nights at this point. Okay. But remember, it was initially just supposed to be for like a week or two.
Yeah, it was supposed to be temporary because then you was gonna move to the spot.
Yeah. So
turned to 6 months.
Bro. Just okay. So
good time.
Facts. I send the $200, money order, and I take the keys from Rently, not knowing that I'm stealing them at the time. They banned this nigga. Bro, this shit is so crazy. So I take the keys and I'm on the Rently listing and I'm looking and I'm comparing the information from the listing that I saw on the other site that's not Rently, and it's not matching up. So I start sending the person who I'm doing business with like, hey, like this is on Rently and your contact isn't there. I just want to make sure that everything is legit. I've already sent you $200, because I had planned on sending them like an extra $600 like the following week type shit. So like, nigga, this is like $800 within like a span of like almost two weeks. Nigga, I don't got it like that to just be wasting it. You feel me?
Cause niggas still gotta live, so you probably done spent like $1,200 over the past 2 weeks.
Facts. So that happens, and then they're like, basically just like, oh yeah, like that's like our parent company that we list the house through or whatever. I'm still the owner of the house though, or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I've heard people doing it like this before, so maybe this is legit. So I sleep on it, right? And I think this is when I first started bringing it up to y'all, like, yo, I think this might be a scam. I don't know yet though, but I think this shit might be some bullshit. So I remember like it was yesterday, bro. Like I was just up late at night, bro. Like just like stressed out about a lot of shit. Right?
Yeah.
And one day I just sent the fucking Rently company a message with the listing that I saw from the website and the information of the person with the IDs that the person sent me for the money order to be sent to. And the people emailed me back and they were like, from Rently, by the way. And I let them know that I have the keys and all that. And they were like, yeah, we have no idea who this is. You could be getting scammed. And then sure enough, I went back to the house and used the same keys to try it again, and the locks was changed. So at that point, that's when I started reaching out to the people like, yo, because in the span of that, they were hitting me up. And this is what really gave it away to be a scam. In the span of this, they started hitting me up, asking me to get them Steam cards from CVS.
Get you what?
If you're not familiar, Steam is a gaming platform.
No, I didn't know what you said.
Yeah, Steam. Yeah, Steam gift cards.
Yeah, that's off rip. That was red flag number 3.
When they started doing that, at that point, that's when it was like, okay, it's cemented that this is some bullshit.
I'm about to say, yeah.
Now at this point, I'm trying to still like fake play along. I'm going to still send them the money. But I'm trying to get like more intel on them. So I ain't gonna hold you. Like I filed a report with the FBI for like fraud and shit, and gave them the phone number, the ID. Even though I know it's all like probably fake and fraudulent, I just gave them what I could give them, and gave them all of my text messages.
Trust more valuable than love, man.
Yeah, I know that it's to this day I still haven't heard back from them niggas.
You thought they was gonna help you?
Facts. I mean, I was
niggas that killed Martin Luther King. What was gonna help you?
Hey, bro. I ain't have it like that, nigga. The little 250.
I hear you.
At that time, bro, I needed it, nigga.
It upsets you, yeah.
Yeah, I needed it, nigga. Like, y'all remember the air mattress? I needed that $250, nigga. I needed it, bro.
2-3 in the morning.
So, yeah, bro. That's how I got scammed out of $200.
I'm like, oh, that nigga Jalen up.
Yeah.
And then refilling the air mattress.
Imagine waking up like just sunk in the middle, nigga.
Oh yeah, it sucks. That shit is terrible.
Not comfortable at all. A little cold in the room a little bit too. But yeah, man, that's how I got scammed out of
getting harassed on your cell phone.
Bro,
it's all right.
Man. Let me start.
Hey man, look at you now, man.
Facts. Niggas is up, nigga.
Now that I'm up. That's gotta be the cover art.
Hey.
Him doing this.
Nigga. Fuck.
Get some help.
Hold up, hold up, nigga.
I hit the ether.
Get some help.
Yeah, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Anyway, that's how I got scammed out of a house in 2020.
That was my first time hearing the full story.
Yeah. I probably didn't say it because I was embarrassed.
I understood.
Yeah. I think I talked to Malcolm and Marcus about that shit because I was really trying to just like, because I didn't want to like bombard y'all with that extra room.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Okay.
But I remember it being mentioned.
Wait.
I want to say either you or Marcus was like, bro, we got an extra room. And I was like, damn, I'm not, because I was thinking about like, there's not enough space for me and JJ. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about all this shit, but in retrospect, that it helped me, you know, for the long run. Yeah. So definitely always appreciative for that.
It was a mutually beneficial situation, and we got to have all the pod work in one place.
Nigga, we got the pod.
Just throwing shots at people.
What?
Huh? Oh, you want to throw shots? Oh,
no, I do my rent on time.
All right.
What?
I thought you was throwing shots at other people.
Yeah.
No, who didn't pay their rent on time?
Hey, who did?
Damn. Yikes. Well, see, that's the thing. See,
multiple cribs.
But you know that like I'm one of those people, bro, where I don't like the shit. I don't want to be the reason for like shit not for the ball not rolling. So that was something that like forced me to
let me know what I need to do. Is like
develop a good habit along the way, bro. Because I couldn't imagine being 31 years old and still having the habit of thinking it's okay to be late on my rent.
31. Mm.
But yeah.
So, yeah.
Shout out to that. But no, the story came up though because I was telling you guys were laughing at me.
Oh shit! Yeah.
This came up. Even the reason why this even came up is because I couldn't tell, and this might come off racist, and I'm not being racist.
I want to be racist.
I'm just using stereotypes and the things that I've seen that could make it this or that, right?
Mm-hmm.
The accent. And from the IDs that were sent, it looked like somebody's, how do you say somebody's Hispanic grandmother? Their abuela? Abuela.
Yeah,
it looked like somebody's abuela for the ID that was sent to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
The accent, initially, I thought it was a possibly Mexican accent, right? The name was like Juarez or some shit like that. Like I thought it was Mexican. And I started listening a little bit more like closely when I would like hear them on the phone and they would get mad when I wouldn't do their demands.
Mm-hmm.
And the African started coming out. African accent.
It was Nigerian or
so
Mexican.
I thought it's to me it's either I'm either looking for a Nigerian or a Mexican.
Gotcha.
That's the only.
Keep your hand ready for that button, T-Rose, because I got something to add.
That's the only clues that I have. Right. I got my Liam Neeson shit, bro. Like I'm taking shit. I started really just like. In that room in Brownsburg, nigga, I should have had a fucking clipboard or a fucking billboard, nigga.
with lines.
With lines and fucking shits over thumbtacks.
He's okay.
Rubber bands.
They sent me this. They sent me from this email address with this ID. Here's that. You was trying to triangulate their location.
Bro, yes, nigga. I started trying to trace their fucking email address to see if I could trace the IP and get a location. I was on that, bro.
So you didn't do the phone number reverse lookup?
It didn't work. It didn't work. It was a fake. It used a text me now number.
Yeah.
Because it was a 463 area code.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a text me now number. Because I tried to call it back and it was like, yeah, this text me now number is no longer valid. I'm like, oh, okay.
So my synopsis to so now we're trying to identify the nationality of this said scammer.
Yeah.
Alleged scammer.
It's a man. I know it's a man.
Do you?
Damn.
It's 2024. They could identify as anything at this point.
Facts.
You could be looking for a Nigerian trans woman.
And if they're switching it from Mexican, you gotta think Mexican accents, Hispanic accents, and African accents don't sound the same.
They're transracial.
What do you mean by that?
Is that already the name of the episode? Because if it's not, then it is now.
But look though, I think you have a Mexican using an African accent, and it's gonna sound very racist. A Mexican voice changer. I mean, it's with a
strong African accent, but they're talking in the Mexican voice on the voice changer.
Yeah, but like it was faulty sometimes, so the Mexican
so sometimes the African would bleed through.
Yeah, and then you said they used the abuela. So, but
is it abuelita or abuela? Abuela. Okay.
It's abuela.
I don't want to say it wrong. I'm asking for clarification.
Abuela for grandmother. Okay. Abuelo for grandfather.
Abuelita's granny also.
Abuelita is granny?
Yeah. I knew that was right with that. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's two ways you can go.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
You can say grandmother or grandma, or you can say granny.
Yeah.
Yeah, abuelita. It's like a nickname for it. So, but you said they changed the locks though. Now
Rentley changed the locks.
Rentley changed the locks
because I notified them that somebody was scheming them out of their home, basically.
Oh, see, but
and then in the meantime,
let me tell you what I got. Let me tell you what I got from that.
What's up?
What I got from that is the scammer changed the locks. So I was thinking maybe it was a Mexican and a Nigerian partnering up, and they had done that before. And every time they do it, they tell the person to take the locks. Take the keys. Then they change the locks and they do it again. Same house.
You think so? Just imagine if I moved in that bitch.
And then Rentley showed up like, get out, nigga.
Yeah, that would be absolutely crazy.
Dog.
I'm like, no.
Remember the videos I was sending to the group chat? Like, yeah, this is where we're going to put the second studio at. Remember, I was hyped.
But Juarez, he told me I could.
Yeah, I remember the videos I was sending y'all? I was hyped, nigga.
I probably still got them in my phone.
I was like, yeah, we going to put the second studio right here, y'all.
That studio's never gonna happen. Hey, Juarez was like, yeah, fuck you and your studio. Give me that 250.
I was so excited. Damn. I was so excited.
But I think
that's what pissed me off the most, bro. I was so excited, bro, just for that to be a scam.
Did I ever tell you about how I got scammed for all the money in my bank account one time?
I think we briefly talked about it, but it was too serious for me to even think about joking about.
Which time, though? Because this happened to me twice. This happened to me last year, and it also happened to me in 2017.
I remember you telling me about it in 2020. Was it? I thought you told me about this in like 2021.
This happened twice?
Did it happen 3 times? This shit never could have happened 3 times.
It didn't happen when you were living. I feel like it either happened when you were living in Marietta or the Stone Mountain crib.
No. I might have told you about it then, but that's not when it happened.
Okay.
It was when we kept getting them letters. It was when they sent us the final letter at the Carltons. And I was trying to make something shake to where we could slide into a different spot instead of going back to the crib.
Oh, and okay.
Man, they got me.
That's one thing. When they get you.
Man, I mean, I was 20 years old. I thought I was making something shake. I thought I was joining a criminal organization and we was going to run up the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, them niggas hit the run off on me with the quickness, boy. I looked at I still can't open the teacher's credit union account. I can, but they won't let me. They say I have to do every transaction in person. I can't have no debit, no debit card, no ATM card, nothing. They said, nigga, you got to come in here if you want to do anything.
Damn.
I went in
It's
there
like a
one
setup to
time.
me.
I went in there one time to make a withdrawal or to make a deposit or something. Them niggas said, step into this office. I almost ran.
Damn.
They said, so we got a with a and a and I was like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Giving the most obvious lie ever. I've been that motherfucker lying like Luffy. Like, yeah, no, what? What? When?
No
On
way.
what date was this transaction?
Never.
Because they got me.
I remember one time I thought about, I'll just say it straight up. I remember one time I thought about doing fraud. And,
Why you saying like that?
no, because I had to think, I didn't want to get too descriptive, but I just want to,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
That's
leave it
descriptive
raw.
enough. Nigga, that's the charge.
I thought about
fraud.
doing fraud and
Let's not say fraud. Let's say
no, I got cold feet, so I didn't commit the crime.
You thought about making a move.
Yeah, I got cold feet though, because I heard too many stories about niggas running off of other people's shit, and I just thought about like, damn, like I don't want to like ever like never be able to like open up a savings account for my kid and just give him a cash app because a dumbass decision I made in 2021 because I was broke. So,
That's one way to look at it.
Hey man,
because there's so many niggas who I like, not that I know personally, but so many people who I've seen do that shit where like they have no choice but the bank would chime.
hey, tap in.
They can't go to Wells Fargo.
Tap in. Wells Fargo. It's all green.
Niggas be tapping out just as quickly.
Chase,
I get started on Chase.
PNC. It's a go. I feel like I've had every bank at this point.
I don't be getting, because I want to eventually get one once I get my credit a little bit higher.
What, a fraud charge?
No, a Navy Federal account.
Okay, yeah.
And niggas be like fucking those up just to pull some shit off. And it's like, nigga, you're a dumbass. That's probably one of the best like financial institutions to be a part of.
Yeah.
They get you right.
They be doing me right. I fuck with them.
You got one too?
Yeah.
All right, so you know then.
Yeah. But word on the street is they don't be wanting to give niggas mortgage loans. And when I say niggas, I mean black folks.
I did hear about that story.
But I mean, shit, I wouldn't want to give you niggas a house either.
Would you like to share why, Malcolm?
Why?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I feel like, because of what you just said, y'all the type of niggas who y'all gonna open an account with me, y'all gonna get y'all mortgage loan, y'all gonna go green, tap in.
Spend it on FUBU.
Wait.
Y'all gonna be like, it's all green, tap in, y'all gonna run up the account, y'all gonna leave, and then I'm gonna be owed money.
That's something that a touch white person would say. Just gonna spend that money on FUBU and Sean John.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is not
Like,
2002,
nigga, what year is
nigga.
Bro, that nigga
Like-
Prim.
I gotta stop.
Did you watch the Load Costa
I did.
That
he
nigga
was
said, when
spot
was
on
He
too.
said, when
because
was Sean John cool? He said, Sean John had like 2 years, baby.
Yeah, like really a year and a half, bro. Because
Bro.
I remember like I probably only had like maybe like 2 or 3 Sean John shirts, and that shit was not really hitting like that after.
By the time it got old, it was just like, it's just a shirt.
That's when it's like it wasn't cool anymore because all the rappers had their own clothing line. So it really got down to like whoever rapper you fucked with, you was rocking that shit.
And
That's fair.
that was just hilarious because the product placement was so obvious because they just kept saying Sean John.
Oh yeah.
And the nigga said, what does he wear? Snoop Dogg? He said it just has Snoop Dogg on it. There's no bread. We said, what happened to all your Sean John? He said, well, you could have still worn the Sean John.
The funniest part about that movie is the bootleg Fat Farm interior in the whip.
Dog.
That's
No.
the funniest part.
They love
It-
Because
that.
Fat Farm was never that cool to me. That's what made this shit so funny, bro.
Hey, to
To
them it
me,
was.
the funniest part of that movie is one, them niggas having a cool kids hallway, and two, the guy getting so mad he stopped the whole basketball game because a nigga was sitting in a certain seat.
Losers sit over there. That nigga really
Like, dog,
stopped
I've
the
been to
whole
high
game.
school.
It's not like that.
It's not, I mean, I don't know how high school was in 03 or 02. I'm sure it was different. I'm sure you did get flamed for wearing certain things, but I don't think high school was, and I've also never been to LA, but I don't think high school was like that ever.
To where they stopping the whole basketball game?
Maybe if you were black
I'm
in
trying
the
to-
in the 50s and you tried to sit in a certain
Oh
seat,
shit.
then they would stop the whole game and be like, the niggers sit over there. But like, what? Not Nick Cannon and Keaton Thompson. Like, the Good Burger nigga?
Yeah, and,
You get mad at Goodbye, nigga?
and in retrospect, I know it's just a movie, but it's like you're telling the nigga that made Pops Don't Like Me and the nigga that was in Kenan and Kel that they're not in the cool hallway.
I can see.
What is the name of that actor? Does anyone even know his name?
Braid nigga. I don't know. He had braids. He looked like he was 24 in high school.
2002 typical nigga stereotype.
Let's find out bro's name. What if he's all-star?
He might be an all-star.
I ain't seen that nigga in shit since.
Why you hating on a nigga? He played the character good.
I've never really gravitated towards niggas who like play bullies in movies. So I always think like, nigga, I would have beat your ass.
Dog,
nigga.
and when that nigga was talking about Steve Harvey being that shit was so funny. Ain't this him?
Yep.
Oh, and this nigga here.
Al Thompson. Your name was Al.
Bro, what did he do?
His name is pretty much the same name as Nick Cannon's character in the movie. His name was Al Johnson. This nigga's name is Al Thompson.
And the character's name is Ted.
Dog, your name is Ted. You're definitely a loser.
Like you're the enforcer. And he was dick eating the Drew, the one that was we're talking about Love Don't Cost a Thing if anybody who's
yeah, my bad, yeah. Cause Prim Hood Cinema just did a Love Don't Cost a Thing episode.
Facts.
Y'all know we big fans of Prim.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Nigga, bro. Ted was dick eating Drew, the nigga that was cheating on
the NBA,
Christina Milian.
Yeah.
Like every time he came in town, he was trying to, can I be down, bro? Like, nigga, no, nigga.
But wait, didn't we do the math already? Ain't that nigga 21?
We did try to do the math on that whole scenario, and
was Paris a fresh 18 or was she 17?
She's good. She wasn't a victim.
She wasn't a victim?
Yeah, no, Paris wasn't a victim. I do remember that, yeah.
Okay.
She not a victim. But
and the nigga that played Drew, that nigga's hilarious because he showed up to the beach in that sweatsuit. And I was crying. Nigga, I don't know.
Wasn't it actually? It was a turtleneck.
Yeah, I think Nick Cannon had on a velour sweatsuit.
That nigga was wearing a turtleneck.
No, it was a turtleneck.
Nigga, you can. I don't care what season it is, what beach you're on. If you go there with a turtleneck, I'm gonna flame you.
You ill.
You ill. Wearing a turtleneck.
Y'all are missing Nick Cannon wearing a velour sweatsuit with the cut off arms though, and the leg pulled up.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Velour is a hot material.
I feel you. I understand. You. I feel you.
And wearing that on the beach with sand.
But okay.
With the customized forces.
But he only had the beater on underneath though, and you know the breeze off the water be cool.
And I was just gonna say that maybe Buddy was good.
No, he wore a turtleneck to the beach.
Drew was fried.
I'm not talking about the heat.
Okay.
I'm talking about the fact this nigga got a turtleneck
at the beach
near water. Wearing a turtleneck.
I'm only saying the velour is crazy too because, like, bro, that sand in that water is gonna fuck that velour material.
You can only wear a turtleneck in a landlocked state. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. You can only wear a turtleneck in a landlocked state.
Yeah, having a turtleneck on the beach in California is wild.
That's ridiculous,
That's
dog.
nasty.
There's no excuse for that.
That's nasty.
Nick Cannon gets a little bit of leeway because of the time period.
And the velour suits is still hard.
Yeah.
Let me tell it. I want one.
I wouldn't wear it to the beach though.
I definitely
wouldn't wear it because I wouldn't want to fuck the material.
Yeah, nah. Because I don't have a good cleaners down here. Like I don't know what dry cleaners to go to. So if y'all have any recommendations, please help me.
I haven't even tested it myself yet because I'm scared myself. I don't want to fuck some shit up.
I'm about to go to Nap. Hit up my niggas on 71st Street.
Hey, get the job done.
That's fair.
But yeah, so that's our Love Don't Cost a Thing breakdown.
That's funny. How did we even get here?
You talking about the prim shit.
I got you. Yeah, I didn't watch that shit.
That movie, that's a good movie, but it's like a bad good movie.
I was about to say, no, it's not. But
that's my song.
It's like a cult classic, but it ain't. It's not. It's one of them bad cult classics. That's good.
You don't think it's a good movie? He called that nigga Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. Hey, Prim is hilarious.
That's fucked up because like I ain't gonna hold you when you see both of them.
But ain't that him?
Yeah, that's
Kumar, right?
That's Kumar.
All right.
That's crazy because when you see both of them niggas, bro, like that's the first thing I think of, and they've been in mad shit.
But that's their staple film though, because that's the one they were the stars of.
Yeah.
When Neil Patrick Harris, that nigga just randomly shows up.
NPH. NPH.
Have you met Ted? Have you met Ted? No.
I was gonna say y'all spoke of Paris possibly being a victim. I know somebody who does have a victim and is cooked and should just paid the money, man. Vince McMahon,
Vince McMahon?
What he got going on?
nasty nigga, man.
He a nasty
He's
one?
got federal sex trafficking
Federal
and
sex
sexual assault lawsuit being handed to him because
He's guilty.
initially, from what I'm seeing, had an agreement with the young lady to where she settled for $3 million. He paid her $1 million and then tried to run off. So now she turned this into a federal suit. And there's text messages that are being leaked of him basically telling her, actually,
Don't tell anyone.
Damn.
This the wrestling nigga, right?
yes,
Yeah.
Vince McMahon. the
He
one.
don't wrestle himself though. He just talks shit.
He's the one that basically like
He got
helps
RKO'd
write
though.
the stories, and yeah, he's a big deal.
They RKO'd this nigga, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He got a career ending RKO.
No.
No, he's the main. He's a nigga that's been owning this shit for like the longest, bro.
But he was
Since,
in the
like,
ring talking
70s.
shit with a microphone. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Randy Orton did that to his ass.
He's definitely done that before. Yeah,
Damn.
he's
Yeah.
been Stone Cold Stunner. He's been Rock Bottom.
Maybe it was a Stone Cold Stunner I'm thinking of.
Sweet Chin Music.
They Sweet Chin Music, this nigga?
Your favorite wrestler is probably done a finish Toronto more than likely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. So
Shit. Who did the Sweet Chin Music? Kurt Angle?
Shawn Michaels.
Same nigga.
No, it's not. Not even close. But let me go ahead and read this text
No, it's
message that was sent to a young lady. Oh man, I don't have the young lady's name, unfortunately, right now. Miss Grant. Sorry. It's something Grant. I think it's like Jay Grant, something like that. So part of the write-up, we have, after the threesomes began, McMahon became more sadistic, and his fantasies focused on control, such as choking, sensory deprivation, pain, humiliation, and group scenarios in which Miss Grant was to be physically overwhelmed and subservient. Hey, JJ, go in that front room for me real quick. I'm about to read this. I need you to not hear this, please. And just close your ears, okay? All right, yeah, go in that front room. Go ahead, just keep going. Yeah.
There's a couch in there you can chill on if you want to.
Yeah, just sit on that couch in there, okay? All right, appreciate it.
You can be listening extra hard now.
In reference, this is the text message I'm reading, by the way. In reference to your last picture.
Wait, can I pause real quick before you keep going?
Yeah.
So far, is this woman of age? Is this the
Yes,
problem?
yes.
She is of age?
Yeah, she is of age.
Okay, so far with consent, sounds like a great time. Go ahead.
Okay. Reference, you haven't had me, let me even read the text yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wanted to say that.
You're not
before we
going to be
got
down
too
with this
far.
after I read this shit. Reference your last picture. You need your panties ripped off and 3 big black dicks in all 3 holes at the same time. Weight up your pussy and weight up your ass as far as they will go, but even farther. And the thickest cock goes down your throat so it makes you gag and convulse as those big black cocks pound away, and it feels like from the start you're being assaulted, but it's made you come nonstop. Just one continuous constant orgasm, and just before you pass out, those big black dicks squirt their loads of cum inside you. As you lay on your stomach, the cum is coming out of all your holes. I'll turn you over and jack off all over you.
Now, hold on, wait. This is why I can't sext anymore, because I'm scared of sounding like that. Because when I really go through like the things I want to say, I feel like it's going to be read like that.
When you read it back outside of the horny mind state, you're like, what the fuck was I?
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah.
Or like when it pops up on her phone, it's like, I don't want it to sound like that. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm not ever going to say you need 3 big black cocks.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know what it is,
was-
man. White guys have this thing where they like
Crazy.
watching niggas like go crazy.
Yeah, why is that?
Because of J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI.
What the fuck that got to do with anything?
They probably started it.
Okay.
He was the first cuck.
But yeah, Vince McMahon is clearly a cuck. He has stepped down from
Clearly
his.
a cuck.
He stepped down from his leadership role at TKO
That's the
Holdings
episode. Clearly a
and
cuck.
WWE. So he's not affiliated with anything anymore, WWE, and that's crazy to me, being a wrestling junkie and seeing his face on everything.
Hey, he's
So
not
let me
even
ask you this.
affiliated.
Why? So what's the problem here? She was raped?
See, that's the thing. It's like, I want to say it was a paid situation, but then I think it got to the part where it was not consensual. I don't think it's been proven yet. Like I said, this is all still under investigation.
So she's claiming that there was some things that went on.
Yeah.
She's claiming there's some things that went on in this sort of in this realm of what that text message said that ended up being non-consensual.
She was being trafficked, basically.
Okay.
She was being trafficked because I guess it was a situation where he was telling his friends about what they was doing and saying, like, yeah, man, like, you think you might want to
get in on this?
Yeah. And they're like, yeah, totally.
And
got you.
And they texted the Undertaker
really
in a group chat.
Yeah, not really her call. She just is just fucking. Yeah. Like, oh, babe, I got new dick for you type shit. Like that was their dynamic.
I wanted to make a joke, but I don't want to bring other people into this.
That's crazy. All
Stone
right.
Cold and the Undertaker in a group chat with Vince McMahon.
Please don't.
I'm sorry.
Please don't.
I won't do it. I won't do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I would love to interview both of those guys one day.
I fuck with them too. That's the reason why I don't want to do it either. I don't want to do it either. Yeah. Because I fuck with the Undertaker. And Stone Cold's a legend.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
I'm still.
Yeah.
When the fuck did this happen?
This just happened like over this past weekend. By the time this episode comes out, this is going to be like maybe a week or two old. But as I'm talking about it over the weekend, he just like stepped down, and the case like just got announced like on Friday type shit.
So yeah, by the time y'all seeing this, there should be more concrete.
We'll definitely have more. It'll probably be this just in episode.
Eventually,
low key.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
so
crazy. All right.
Let's lighten this up real quick.
Yeah. So okay, let me. Well,
you got something?
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So since we talking about
that hit me hard because I'm a big wrestling fan.
Yeah. What era? What decade? What time frame was McMahon? What was he? The 80s, the 90s?
Yeah, so he took
when
over.
Did he start?
He took over like
he's not a wrestler. He's the nigga who runs
he
everything.
owns it. That's what I'm saying. He
okay, so when did that
shit.
start?
But you've
you
seen him on the screen and shit. He probably appears to be a wrestler, but he started owning it. His dad was initially the head of a region. Then he took over from his dad's position and started taking over other niggas' regions, which made WWE what it is. Because there used to be different pro wrestling used to be operated in like territories.
Yeah, he monopolized pro wrestling. And
basically, he monopolized it. So he Rockefeller of the
basically
of the wrestling world.
Basically,
because
in the early to mid '90s we had the Monday Night Wars with WCW and WWF. Well, WCW ended up losing those. Hulk Hogan went to go sign with WWF. And then the rest was fucking history. And then WWF bought all them wrestlers out.
Brother.
Yeah.
Brother.
I don't know. Okay, so when white people be saying brother to me when I be at work, I don't know if they're Hulk Hogan brothering me or if they're trying to appeal to me, brother in me. I
always take it as you're trying to appeal and I get offended. Not gonna hold you. Because it's not necessary. Just be yourself. You don't gotta do that with me.
Yeah, I don't be knowing how to take it. I'll be like, are y'all like Hulk Hogan fans? Is this like your everyday vocabulary? Or are you just saying this because I'm a Negro? A so-called Negro.
I just saw a video of Hulk Hogan's son getting arrested and then like Hulk Hogan pulled up. And I gotta imagine like as like the cop, how hard was it like not to fan out?
Like Hulk Hogan, I still have to take your son to jail. Still have to take your son to jail. Is that his name's not Hulk.
Because if I'm that cop, bro, and like I'm looking at the kid, I'm like, I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. And then I see like the silhouette of Hulk Hogan with the fucking beard and the
you figure out, you had that moment of realization.
And I'm looking at the kid, and I'm looking at this nigga in this big ass F-150. Yo, dog.
I fucks with you, dog.
Yeah, and you've had some racist moments without forgiving you for that because of who you are.
But this nigga going to jail.
He has some racist moments like Quentin Tarantino.
Hulk Hogan definitely has been caught saying nigger.
Definitely. He for sure had the moments. But the only reason I was asking about like his time frame or whatever. So during the time, like
but to answer your question though, I went off a tangent real quick. But to answer your question, he took over. I want to say like maybe like the early 80s, late 70s, and then shit just like went crazy after that.
So let me ask this then. When would you say his prime was when he was
the Attitude Era Attitude Era. Mid 90s.
Mid-90s.
Mid to late 90s. Early 2000s.
Okay, so you say at that point, like his influence was its peak.
Yeah,
From like 94 to 08.
That was his shit. That was.
I would say, but like really, bro, like that time frame, bro, between like 99, really 98. I'll say 97 to like 05, 06, bro. Untouchable.
97, 05,
untouchable.
06.
Untouchable. Golden. Older niggas than me will say that like the 70s and 80s with like Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan is a golden age and Macho Man and shit. But
I didn't
niggas
know he
who know,
was dead.
yeah, Macho Man's been dead for a while.
I didn't know he died in 2011.
Yep. But that's what era, if you ask any wrestling fan, is the era. Biggest stars that came out from then.
Okay, so that's more so like okay.
But like this, if you match any era up, bro, nobody's fucking measuring up to Stone Cold, The Rock, or Triple H.
Stone Cold, The Rock, or Triple H
from any era. If you just and that's just three. That's you not even counting the Undertaker, fucking Shawn Michaels.
Y'all think Rey Mysterio is a Mexican Jackie Chan?
Low key, that's another legend.
Didn't think
as well.
about it until you just said it, but I can't disagree with you. So
in the wrestling world, like not movies though. In the wrestling world though, for sure.
Not movies though. It's funny. Yeah, well, obviously. Okay, so
it's so easy to be racist towards Mexicans. I mean, they're the second easiest group is easy to be racist against. The first one is niggas, of course, because we know all our stereotypes.
Who's third?
Who's third? Who you got?
What? No.
Who you got?
Wait.
I just want to know. I'm just asking. Who
Why
you got?
am I the first person to answer this?
I'm just. Who you got?
Okay.
Who you got?
Okay, I'll tell y'all.
Go ahead, Malcolm.
It's either the niggas that own a gas station, or it's the Kung Fu movie niggas.
I was gonna say the Asians.
See, okay, this is my question though, because I'm saying it's going to be a certain type of Asian too, but what? Because you got to break it down. It's either Indian or Chinese.
Ah, okay.
You don't know the difference.
Hey, fuck you. All right, I do know the difference between them two. It's when you go a little more east is when I get confused.
He think Aziz and Jackie Chan the same.
Yeah,
nigga.
I'm gonna low key say
no.
I'm gonna low key say Indians get it pretty bad too, especially
So they get it a little worse,
especially
more?
after 9/11 and shit, bro, for sure.
Those are more Arabic niggas, or Iraqi niggas,
Damn, see,
That just showed you, you know.
Arabian niggas. All of that. Okay,
But-
so
let's get
out of this.
No. But
we
wait,
want sponsors.
I only say
We
that.
want sponsors.
No facts, but I only say that because a lot of people. I've witnessed people like get treated fucked up, and they're not even fucking Pakistani, and they're Indian, but they get called fucking.
But it's because niggas don't know the difference.
Facts. So that's right. That's why I say
But
that.
they're not trying to be racist towards them. They're being racist towards the other ones. They're just assuming that's them.
They are, but they're grouping them into that though. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
They're not grouping them in. They don't even know they're making a
They
mistake.
don't. No facts. No, we're saying the same thing, but I'm saying they still are targeting. They'll like. I've seen a nigga who is not that get targeted for that type of racism.
But they're not getting targeted. It's like a friendly fire. It's an accidental. It's a casualty of war.
That's like somebody being ignorant and trying to make Nigerian scammer jokes against me. Like, nigga, I'm not Nigerian, but they're still being racist towards me.
But they're
That's what
not
I'm getting
targeting
at.
you. They're targeting a Nigerian. They just don't know that you're not Nigerian.
Even if the bullet is still meant to hit me.
The bullet's not meant to hit you. The bullet's meant to hit a Nigerian. They're just mislabeling you as a Nigerian. It's like if I'm doing a drive-by and I'm trying to kill you and T-Rose is sitting next to you. He just got hit. I wasn't targeting him. I was targeting you.
You're a casualty of war.
But okay, so Malcolm, if I come up to you and be like, yeah, nigga, vegan ass nigga, that's why you be eating honey. I'm trying to hurt you, but it doesn't make sense.
But you're not trying to hurt me. You're trying to hurt a vegan.
But I'm saying it. I have the intent of trying to hurt you, though.
No, your intent is
It's just
trying to
not
hurt
landing because it doesn't make sense.
I see what you're saying, but the thought process is missing a couple of fill in the blanks.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's
So,
hold on. We'll take a break real quick. After all that racism, hold on.
I was gonna reel it back. How we go from Vince McMahon?
All right.
We are back. Okay, so
T-Rose was being too racist. We had to cut.
So to reel that back in and go wherever I was trying to go, I don't even know how we.
You got us back into it asking your question
What I asked?
about what era was he in. I tried to get us away from that altogether.
I was just asking that because it was gonna go into my next I was trying to lead it there. I didn't know how we got to where we got, but
Somebody asked a question about who's the top 3 most racist people to be racist against.
You.
Oh, I
You
asked
somebody, yeah.
Okay. All right.
We did, okay, yeah.
But anyway, so the reason I was asking about eras and influence and stuff like that is because I recently had a conversation about which MJ was more prevalent and more influential during the time.
Okay. Right
Now-
when he turned white.
Hold on.
Boom.
Hold on. The 2 MJs I'm talking about are Michael Jackson and Michael Jordan. And I think we were talking about more so in the 80s and the 90s, who had more influence, who was more powerful and whatnot. And we were breaking this down real detail wise. We were going into influence, what's then trailed off into today, who was more of an impact when they got to their prime, quote unquote. So who do you think was more famous, was more influential, more powerful? Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan?
Okay, so more famous, Michael Jackson, but more impactful, influential, Michael Jordan.
Why?
Which one?
I don't even think that he was more. I think they were equally as famous when they were both doing their shit.
I kind of would disagree.
It got no with the Jordan shit, bro. It got to.
I don't think niggas in Thailand are gonna notice Michael Jordan walking down the street.
They definitely would, bro. Definitely, nigga.
I'm just saying, I don't think so.
Oh, you're out of touch. You're out of touch.
They would. Yeah.
You with Thailand? Yes, I am. You're right. I am definitely out of touch with Thailand.
I'm telling you, you're out of touch with how big of a deal Michael Jordan was when he was when he was.
I was about to say, let's just go with the 80s first. 80s Mike
versus 80s Jordan. Mike got that.
80s
Mike,
Jordan versus 80s Jackson. Yeah.
I'm about to say we have to distinct a little bit.
Yeah, Mike.
Which Mike?
Yeah, you can't say the
Jackson,
first name, nigga. I
MJ?
said Jackson or Jordan. They both Mike, nigga.
I refer to Michael Jackson as Mike, and I refer to Jordan as Jordan.
Okay, bet. So now we have that distinction. That's how we'll be doing it from here on out.
Yeah.
Mike is Mike and Jordan is Jordan. Boom.
Yeah. Jordan, but Jordan. I mean, of course, like Jordan in the 80s. That's the years when the Jordans 1 through 4 dropped.
Now look. You said, okay, I see where you kind of going with that.
But it's still not on the level of Michael Jackson yet. It don't really get there until I say 92, 93.
Hold on.
Once
you saying famous? Are we talking just famous?
Wise? I say it got there once Dream Team happened.
That's when his
yes.
fame just was out of here.
Yes.
And Dream Team was 92?
Yes.
Yeah. See, after that, niggas in Thailand probably knew who he was.
That's where I was getting at, because that's when we started getting the I want to be like Mike commercials where it's different kids with different
I was
races
going
and
off what
shit.
T Rose was saying, like in the 80s.
Oh, yeah,
I said, let's start with
in the 80s, yeah, Michael Jackson got it. There's no question.
I was about to say, because
Nobody's touching Michael Jackson in the 80s besides
though.
maybe Prince.
Let's
That's
look
a
at
small maybe to
like
me.
when the shoot off took off. Like,
shit.
look at the famous factor. Mike was obviously very known at this point. The nigga had 2 decades under his belt already. So you had that, but then when the moonwalk happened and the Motown show, which was in 83 happened, which is nigga started the decade off and went crazy. Thriller dropped. Nigga, the moonwalk happens. This nigga's in a whole nother atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan comes out in what, 84, 85?
84, 85, yeah.
And brings a whole company off the brinks of going bankrupt and never even existing.
Let me say this really quick. Because there's a very big misconception about what Jordan Brand was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So the Jordan 1 took off, right?
Yeah.
Jordan 2 wasn't received well. Jordan 3 was The Jordan 4 was 5 was slightly received well. 6 is when it started like
picking back up. Yeah.
The 6 is when it started really. Once he started, I say like the 5 and the 6. When he started winning the rings, that's when they started really
taking off.
Yeah,
that's
for
when
sure.
The Jordan thing took off. But
so,
look at it
because there was a time within that Nike deal when he was signed with them where it was rumors of him leaving. A lot of people don't know that.
It was yes.
Yeah, Jordan almost left.
Yeah,
Jordan almost left. But like I said earlier, bro, like 92, 93, I think that's when Jordan started kind of like getting to that Michael Jackson status.
That was when the Sevens came out, right?
92, yeah.
Because that's the Olympics.
Yep.
Yeah,
Jordan
okay,
said,
yeah.
Good job, Malcolm.
You're right. Damn. 92. Yeah.
Oh, imagine the sevens dropping with the 11. They go to the Olympics and go crazy. Yeah,
I still need them to redo the board 07s. I need to get another pair of those.
I'm surprised niggas wasn't getting shot in the 90s over Jordan.
I believe
they went $200.
I'm about to say, I'm sure they were.
Still getting shot over Jordans for sure.
It just wasn't.
They just wasn't overpriced.
Yeah.
They weren't overpriced. But yeah, that ties in to where it goes back to what you were saying. You was like, you think they what was your answer when I asked who was more famous? You said one overshadows the other depending on what did you say?
Time period.
The time period, yeah. And that's kind of what I went with as well, where they pretty much just went tit for tat and back and forth.
Malcolm, you wasn't watching that Last Dance shit when it came out, did you? In 2020, the Jordan shit.
No.
You
haven't seen it at
all. Oh, okay.
I've seen some of it since then, but no.
Did you see the episode when they were in fucking? They couldn't go anywhere without niggas like fame because Michael Jordan was there.
No,
in Spain. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was crazy, bro.
It
was crazy.
That's probably the only like Jordan shit I haven't seen though. Like I've seen all the other shit.
Okay.
And I didn't watch Air because I don't really give a fuck.
That I have not seen.
I heard it's a good movie, but
it is a good movie. It's more about the story, and you don't see Michael Jordan's face the whole time.
Yeah.
In the movie.
Yeah,
he's just like a mysterious figure.
But yeah, that's you gotta.
And that kind of speaks to his iconography. Don't know if that's a word, but
it is today. That. It is today.
That kind of speaks to his iconography though, because they would say we can't have anybody play Jordan because once you see him, you're gonna know that's not Jordan because Jordan is Jordan.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That nigga's iconic. It's Jordan.
There's only.
Remember, I think I told y'all he wasn't in like the basketball video games back in the day, like the old NBA Lives and shit when he was still playing on the Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
It don't say Michael Jordan on the character that's supposed to be him. It says player number 99. Because he had a deal to where he wanted to get paid like a crazy amount of money to have his license in the game. You don't see Michael Jordan in the actual game as Michael Jordan until like NBA Live 2001 when he was on the Wizards.
That's why Barkley's not in none of the games, right? Because they won't pay him.
Yeah, but now because now they do the on 2Ks they do like the retro team, so you can play with like the Kobe and Paul Gasol and Lamar Odom Lakers, and you don't see none of those like Phoenix Suns teams with Charles Barkley because they don't pay enough. Reggie Miller's not in the game.
I respect it.
And
not when your likeness
too.
to be used.
Yeah.
Not when your likeness to be used because they're not giving you your shit right. I respect it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Rasheed Wallace was talking about it. He said they only pay you like 5 bands.
Yeah, I hate when niggas be like, oh, who do you think you are? Then one or two when blah, blah, blah's in the game. It's like, nigga, if I don't want anybody to use my likeness because I don't think they're paying me what I'm worth, then your opinion on the matter doesn't matter.
Facts.
Because you're a nobody. No one's even trying to pay you to be in the game.
And on top of that, like if you really want the niggas in the game that bad, there's millions, and this is some nerdy shit, there's millions of 2K share rosters that have all of the legends created that play like the legends and have the attributes exactly how they play in real life.
It's a mod, right? Where you can
it's just some
basically the nigga saying if you want it that bad, you can.
Yeah, he's telling you to bootleg it like he was with the shoes.
Facts.
Boom. So yeah.
But yeah, I would have to say
hit us up.
But I do think that Jordan is more influential and impactful.
Yeah, I at first because person I was talking to, which was Jay Promise about it, he said that, and initially I was like, hold on, you got to elaborate a little more, nigga, because every time I hear a nigga that make music talking, they mention this nigga Mike Jack's name, but he made his points.
Yeah,
with Jordan,
I get the points too,
and I was like, you know what? I see where you coming from. Like that influence.
Think about it, bro. My kid has no idea. My kid knows who Michael Jordan is, bro, but he has no fucking attachment to the playoff 8. But he has a pair. That shoe came out over 30 years ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
No, it didn't. Because the 8 came out after the 7. The 7 dropped in 92. So when did the 8 drop?
Came out
it was exactly 30 years ago.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
exactly. It was exactly 30 years ago. Yeah. Look at me getting the math right. Hey, what are we doing today? I had to think about it. I'm like,
I knew I was close. Yeah.
Now the 6s came out 30 years ago.
But yeah, bro. And not to say that Michael Jackson don't got shit that still translates to this day. People are still trying to fucking dance like this nigga. So it goes hand in hand. I just think it gets to a certain point where Jordan finally matched Michael Jackson.
And that nigga had the Olympic 6s in that year too. Because how many games you play in the Olympics?
Olympic 7s.
It's the Olympic 7s.
Yeah, not 6.
They have Olympic 6s as well.
They do, but he didn't play in those.
He never played in those?
Nope.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it was only the sevens. He only played in his.
I was just
premier
thinking about the
number.
different Olympic colorways. I'm like, wait, was this nigga just rotating?
I was about to say, I don't think Jordan ever played in a number lower than whatever was current. So whenever it dropped, that's when he was wearing it. And then it would
Is that
go.
part of the contract?
He had a few years where he did that shit because he didn't like how
Word.
some of them fit. Like I want to say
That was the early years though, right?
How do you play
No.
in those goddamn, not the 11s, but how do you, what is it? The 13s. How do you play in those?
I was
Are those a good hoop and
that's
shoe?
what I was about to say. The 13s.
I've never had no
if you
13s.
if you look
I
at
did.
the 13s, he played in them a few times, but there's more pictures of him going back to the 12 because they're not that comfortable. 13 is not a comfortable shoe.
I've had a couple 13s.
The
To
way
hoop in
the,
anyway, it's comfortable, but it's like a big pillow boot.
yeah.
That's what it feels like. That's the best way I can explain it.
It's what it feel like. It feels like what the 12 should feel like, but the 12 looks like what the 13 feel like.
I could imagine
Playing
that
wise,
not
though, the
being a
12
good
is
basketball
more-
shoe.
I know,
Yeah.
but I'm saying based off of what you were saying, the 12 looks like what the 13 feels like, going off of what you just said. If you ask me,
Yeah.
but okay,
I don't say he played them any. All them shits are heavy, bro. And so you get to like maybe like 19 or 20, all them shits are heavy as fuck.
Nah, the
11?
threes and the ones are good hooping shoes.
I can't, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Ones, bro.
I can't attest for the
one
threes.
is just a cooler Chuck Taylor to me, honestly, with the Nike logo on the
The
side.
one is a cooler Chuck.
When you think about the sole and how they feel,
Okay, maybe more recently they gotten better with that.
hooping a Jordan 1 and a hooping a Chuck Taylor, and tell me the difference.
Not at all.
Yeah, this a,
There's a huge difference, but not at all.
I mean, it is, but it's, bro.
okay, what's
I
the
see
big
what you're
difference
getting at.
between
Yeah.
a Jordan 1 and a Dunk?
Same
What's the
soul.
difference?
Same soul, just Brandon.
the logo.
Yeah, just Brandon.
And I know, okay, this is a little bit different, but I love skating at Dunks. Granted, they're the SBs. They're made for that.
Yeah. You got a little bit more cushion on those
Yeah,
than the regular dunks.
Man, those, some of the best skating shoes, a pair of high top SBs, the Dunks.
I just
That's
found
one-
out there were some
that's-
high top.
Man, don't get me started.
You know whose shoe was really comfortable, and I can see why niggas are skating it?
Oh,
Them Tyshawn's. Very comfortable, bro.
You see, did I ask you about the shot wear twos?
I seen them finally.
They hard, ain't they?
Craig, I want a
I
pair.
need some,
want a pair.
too.
I want a pair, bro.
What?
I do want a pair, but yeah,
We're talking about a lot of stuff today that people don't come to us for.
we
This
are.
is interesting.
We are
I wonder how this episode will be received.
having a good time.
Yeah.
we are. I'm about to say what else we got.
Damn.
So,
Uh-oh.
When you get into Nike, black folks just go crazy.
bro, so I was having this conversation with my girl, right?
Uh-oh.
And we were talking about like,
This could be the last thing.
we were just talking about like content and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, just creating content, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I misspoke. I thought that this was a good term. I thought it was like a term of like, meaning that like you that bitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah, babe, like you're trying to make it girl content, right? And she got so offended, and she was like, "Do you even know what an it girl means?" I said, "Yeah." I was like, "I thought
It's the it girl,
meant-
yeah.
Like you was like
You're like the
chosen one.
HNIC, right?
yeah, like you're the one, like you're the cool one." She was like,
Yeah.
"No, like it girls are like fucking Ari Fletcher."
It girl,
Yeah, like
but isn't she
like
considered
the
cool
rapper
one?
baby mamas and shit.
Oh, those are it girls.
Yes.
I think she might be mislabeling that. I think you
I
might
can't
be
even
right. in this
understand how
Am
conversation.
I right?
I think so. I think
Well, I say that to
from what I
say-
know about the it girl, with it girl label,
Yeah.
I got what you got from it.
I say that to say, bro, that like she really like was offended.
She got
And I was like, babe, I wasn't trying to offend you. Because I was like, yeah, like, isn't that what you're trying to make? And she thought I was trying to be funny. And I was like, no, I was
He was like, I'm legit thinking I'm saying
yeah,
this
I
in
was
the
like, I
right-
thought that it girl meant the good thing.
Yeah,
So
you had all good
ladies,
intentions.
If we're out the loop and it girl is like, if that's some shit y'all throw, because girl beef is different, bro.
It is a little different.
Yeah, like we be thinking that it's like, oh shit. And I'd be like, that
Bro,
bitch corny
you
as
won't
hell.
understand.
I'm like,
You
yo,
won't
like,
understand, bro.
I didn't know it was a problem.
You won't understand. There's no logic in the beef,
but
so you
I
can't
mean-
approach it logically.
Hey, hold on, wait. So we don't y'all want to get y'all in trouble. So, I feel like because when I look at it, I'm like, yeah. But then, like you said, they be like, no, that bitch lame as fuck.
Bro,
It's
I
like,
really had, like, I gave her a hug and I was like, babe, I was not trying to be on. 'Cause I genuinely was not trying to be on no funny shit.
you
bro.
was confused.
I was really trying to have like because I like having those conversations with her, but that's one of the reasons why I love her.
It's like when you accidentally offend somebody.
Yeah, bro. Like I was really like,
you was confused as hell.
I was really just trying to have a creative conversation.
You had all great intention and was like,
I was into it, and she just like did that. I'm like, yo,
took a whole derail. I was like,
bro, I did not mean anything harmful by that statement. I thought I thought I was bigging you up.
I mean, it's literally the term is I'm the it girl. You're the it
I'm
girl.
the one.
She's the it girl.
Let's look this up and see what the internet says.
Yeah, see what Urban Dictionary says.
Because that I would be like, yeah, this is
an it girl is an attractive young woman who is perceived to have both sex appeal and personality that's especially engaging.
Sounds like a compliment. Sounds like a positive notion. Doesn't sound like anything negative. Let me say that.
Say search. Is there a negative annotation of it girl? Search that. Can it girl be negative?
That's the name of this episode, the it girl.
No, don't do that.
Not like. See how you take that negatively? I was trying to do something positive.
No, it's negative now, nigga. Apparently, she learned me something.
I was just about to say, at this point, it don't matter what the internet say. It's about how she feel about it in your house. So that
points are made.
Them it girl bitches is lame as fuck at this point. We just